Human beings have existed on this planet for a very long time. We all know that. Um, what has happened over the eons is a buildup of wisdom that is planted in our bodies and in our minds. You and I live in a culture that has pretty much scuttled all that, pretty much doesn't know anything about it, lives in abstractions, lives in systems and mechanical notions of how to go forward in life by some list of tricks and methods. And we no longer listen to our inner intuitions, our instincts that are planted in us that live instinctively in the on the physiological level, but also in dream life. A lot of wisdom is planted in every human being, and it is inaccessible to most of us. We can study mythology and dreams and so on, but we are approaching from the ideational and abstract paradigm that we have been taught. So, living at apart from and at a distance from our wisdom, we are a strange kind of being. You know, when you visit indigenous tribes, they know things. They they really look and observe nature. They see stars with their naked eye that we can't see with a telescope. They are attuned and they move in concert with nature, and nature does have wisdom. So, with all of our intellectual prowess, we expect to live our lives and be happy. And somehow happiness doesn't come, and we don't know why. We wonder if maybe we should convert to some religion. Maybe we need to meditate more. Maybe we need to stop eating meat. Maybe we need to travel. Maybe we need to get divorced. But something is not working, and we don't know what it is. I think it may have something to do with the schism that we have created in ourselves. We have a dichotomy between our conscious, abstract, educated mind and our instincts. And our forefathers who came to this land, who were Puritans, a lot of them, actually hated the instincts and actually would never have survived in this world without the natives. The natives knew things that to them were just obvious and were completely invisible to these people who showed up from Europe. We are inheritors of that ignorance. We live with this wall between us and nature, and not just exterior nature, but our own nature. That's not going to work. The bad news is a civilization cannot actually exist and survive that is based on ignorance of spiritual matters, of the wisdom of the ages, of the the body and how it senses things and knows things. Anyone who lives with an animal sees the wisdom of that animal, who accepts what the body tells it, how the body reacts, how the body responds to things, is always 100% genuine. Human beings can fake it. That's a sad truth. But human beings can fake it so that they themselves don't know they're faking it. All right, that's called civilization. I think we're going to have to rethink that. I think that what I'm doing here is not proposing a lot of answers. I'm raising questions. I think questions, if we actually look at ourselves and say, what is going on here? And are really interested in finding out, we can solve this. We can figure this out. We can actually undo some of these blocks that we have built in to the understanding that is born in us. Let's ask a few more questions. Let's actually learn how to be interested and be creative with this instead of just learning the answers and obeying the orders from the authorities on high. That's not going to work. Okay, just thinking about it. Let's all think about it. Adios.